Traders. For today's analysis, I decided to cover USD versus Japanese yen. I will speak about the dollar index and gold market. I will start with the USD versus Japanese yen first. So basically on the daily time frame, what we got in the last, let's say, couple of days, we got a fresh impulsive move upside. Very consistent price action with 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row, building the higher high and the higher low. Very consistent price action. And we also closed above this 111.69. But because the price, as we know, will need probably lots of the buyers scaled some positions there. We got some liquidation there. I think this 2 to 3 day downside move was pretty normal if we take in consideration and the rally that we got in the background. So you see the oscillator, we got some close price reversal, and because of that we got some downside move. But this level around 110.70 acted like a strong support. This is the area where we got recently previous swing highs, and it's reacted like strong support. And now we got the buyers reacting today, and we got a rally that is going on so far. Potentially we're trying to this pin bar. So the price is trying to, we call that eat the pin bar. I expect this week actually the recontinuation to happen. I think 2 to 3 days downside move, like correction, is pretty normal. So I expect the price can eventually retest the 112.05 and eventually to attack 112.25 and 112.40. So we got the pivots here on the daily time frame, which are also pretty visible and pretty important here, right? Since the price didn't test that, I expect it again in the next period till end of this week, a retest of 112.04 and eventual retest of the 112.40.35. So definitely watch for buying opportunities on the pullback. We can see 30 minutes right now is doing the pullback. Position of 4 hours, like we got a bull convergence from the bottom, potentially like a double bottom confirmed. So pretty good construction, pretty good structural on different time frames. So watch for upside opportunities on the USD versus Japanese yen. If we speak about the dollar index, it's a pretty similar to USD versus Japanese yen. A pretty similar chart. So we got a good fresh impulsive move upside, where there's a new high on the slow line and the fast line. We got price just retested the previous swing high that we got from August 20th, right? And found the buyers there. So that's a good sign that buyers are still present and that this can be just a temporal correction, which took also about 3 days, and now we are seeing that rallies going on, right? So the retest of 94.48 and eventually 94.70 is in the play. Longer time frames in the upside trend, I don't see any kind of the big shift or big change in a trend dynamic. So for now, I expect more upside on the dollar index. Watching the lower frames, 30 minute almost an extreme on the downside in terms of the stochastic, and 4 hour got some fresh bull cross in the background. And to speak about the gold is down 0.6% for today. Gold is pretty flat in the last few days. So we got, like, if you check here, we got one very narrow day, followed by an outside day closing on its high, but now we got a downside day from the opening. We got almost downside trying to eat this pin bar. It's pretty chaotic here in the last few days, and including today. We just show the price section, let's say on the 30. Yesterday the price, took the lows, found the buyers, and then we got exhausted there. You can see that kind of divergence also on the fast line, and so there was a divergence there, and from that we got a sell-off. So we're pretty much trading around the mean, right? If this is the one, like, it's trading just around the mean. If we watch like a daily time frame, For me, this is still downside trend. If you watch overall, I just did this is still in the downside trend, so we can in the downside cycle, right? There is no too higher highs, too higher lows, or something like that. Price just back to the mean, and now doing some kind of consolidation around the mean. So watching for some bigger breakout of this area here. Some follow through will be, but I will give more odds for the downside to continue to this week versus any bigger upside. Of course, downside reference point and 1722, and the next one probably all the way at the low at 1670. That'll be all for today. Hope that you did enjoy, and see you all tomorrow.